started working on this budget in January. And, actually, we started working on this budget in December. And the county administrator gave us a list of what all those meetings are going to be. And we worked on it. We started first with a 17.5-cent tax increase. And then we went down through these things, almost each item. And if you've got a copy of the budget, you can turn to it and you'll see brackets around the differences. You see last year's budget, projected budget, and the brackets around, each bracket represents a cut in the budget. And brackets around the revenue side, and then turn over here on the revenue side, brackets. You see all those brackets represent cuts, cuts, cuts. We had 3 public hearings, and people looked at us and screamed at us and fussed at us and said, cut the budget. 3, but not 1, but 3 public hearings. And we are the people's government. That's who we are. We represent you. We don't represent me. We represent your voice and your opinion. And we did what we were told. And we did it in the finance committee. Bam, bam, bam. I don't know how many times we meet, Dan. I don't know. We kept meeting and meeting and cutting and cutting and meeting and cutting and having public hearings. And we did it by the book. Now, we would have done this in the finance committee. We would have done it this afternoon. But why? That's a question I want to ask. Why? Why does this board have to be this way? We are nothing but the servants of the people of Pennsylvania County. That's all we are. What is it? What kind of games do we play up here? That's all I got to say.
Well,
let's vote.
I got one more comment, Fred. I come in there with this in my hand, going from 9 to 6, and y'all come home with 0. Where'd they come from?
We came up,
Where'd they come from?
walking up the steps and said, let's take the money out of surplus. If we got it.
Walking up the steps.
You contradicting yourself.
Now you know.
Mr. Pritchett, you have something.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. I'm finding out something here. I think that every member of this board should be recognized. And I understand there were a finance meeting, and then I was not at because I was not notified. And I'm one of the oldest members of the board. And if you were having finance committee, every finance committee should have known. So every meeting, I just was finding out that every meeting held, and whatever decision was made, I don't know, and except when we all come together at a meeting. So that's what I think. I was ignored by certain members of the finance committee was not called when they were here.
The point is, excuse me, Mr. Chairman.
Go ahead.
The point is, the budget is supposed to come out of the finance committee. We are entrusted by the chairman of the board to come together, to put together a budget to run Pennsylvania County. And you know, we talked, and we were circumvented. And that's what we're going to vote on tonight. Bottom line. Let's vote.
Okay. All right, we'll vote on the substitute motion.
We need two votes. Roll call vote for the authorization resolution.
Yeah, but we need, which roll call we need first? That's all we want to do is get this thing in order.
There's 2 motions that are being made by Mr. Barber, both of which are related. They're substitute motions. They have to be addressed first according to Robert's rules. They can be voted upon at the same time as long as they're voted upon by roll call vote. Or you can take them one at a time, but the bond reissuance should be addressed first if you're going to take them one at a time.
Okay.
Because that's critical for creating a balanced budget.
Okay. So we'll take the motion on a handout of the motion, the resolution 2009-04-04. That would be the first motion.
It's up to you.
We need a,
Or do
I
you,
think we need
I mean,
a
that's,
motion authorizing me to send the RFPs out for refunding first. All this does is say that the county administrator with bond counsel and financial advisors are authorized to send out requests for proposals for refinancing. Then if you approve this, it's based on refinancing.
okay, is everybody clear on the motion?
Substitute
Mr.
motion.
Chair, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to have the motion reread so we are clear what we're doing.
Okay, that's fine. Dan?
Yes, sir. Mr. Chairman, my understanding of the proposal from Mr. Barber is that he wants to change the proposal from finance, such that he's using the same basic budget as finance. We make two changes about balancing the numbers under economic development.
Three changes.
Three changes under economic development. And the motion would be that the Board of Supervisors would approve a resolution accepting the financing proposal and authorizing action to be taken to send out requests for proposals for the refunding of the bond from School Series 2001B and from the General Obligation Landfill Bonds 2003B. This resolution authorizes those requests for proposals to come back to the Board of Supervisors with a proposed bond issue to refinance, not to exceed $3,500,000.
Okay.
This goes over.
Do I hear a motion on such? All right, we've got the motion by Mr. Barber, and it was seconded by Mr. Pritchard. Okay, roll call vote.
Mr. Ingram.
No.
Mr. Barber.
Yes.
Mr. Sneed.
Yes.
Mr. Pritchett.
Yes.
Mr. Davis.
No.
Mr. Heck.
No.
Mr. Harvey.
Yes.
4-3.
Okay.
The second part of his substitute motion is to pass resolution 2009-04-04, which adopts the Pennsylvania County budget for 2010 in an aggregate total of $227,189,176. And the resolution is incorporated in the package that we handed out. It shows all of the financial divisions of each of the departments, and it also breaks it down into the revenues and expenditures. It also includes, yes, sir, it also includes setting the tax rate as follows. Real property will be 56 cents per hundred. Mobile homes and barns will be 56 cents per hundred. Machinery and tools will be $4.50 per hundred at 10% of the original value. Personal property would be $8.50 per hundred based on 30% of its market value, which are the general levies that are normally set by this resolution. Also, generating equipment would be set at 56 cents per hundred of its assessed value. Capital merchants tax would be $2.75 per hundred, 30% of its inventory value. Motor vehicle tax would be $38.75 per vehicle, except as specified by ordinance. That would include motorcycles and trailers. And the consumer utility tax is set at 20% of the first $15 for residential use and 20% of the first $100 for commercial or industrial use, as required for gas and electricity as defined by Chapter 6 and Section 13 of the Pennsylvania County Code. So those are the tax rates that are set by this resolution and by what the Board of Supervisors had held public hearings on.
Okay. We have a motion on that?
Mr. Barber, Mr.
No,
Pritchett.
Mr. Barber, and Mr. Pritchett, okay.
There'd be two
Roll